Hello everyone, the Honorable Miss Mela, the lecturer of English for Digital Communication in Mahasaraswati Denpasar University, and also all of my friends in Sigdi class. Today, I would like to present my final test about the impact of the internet on English language development. Before starting my presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Putu Dewi with NPM 0233. In this presentation, I have divided my presentation into 3 points. There are introduction, discussion, and conclusion. Okay, for the first, I will talk about introduction. As we know, the internet is no stranger to society, right? The internet has been used extensively almost in all aspects of human life. In general, the internet serves as a relation for people around the world through social networking that aims to share ideas, acquire new friends, sending electronic messages, exchange data, and others. On the other hand, internet has advantages and disadvantages. Advantage of the internet, for example, in terms of education, the internet is considered as the easiest tool for obtaining information, literatures, and references which relate to education. While disadvantages of internet, for example, those who are addicted to game may spend half of a day in playing online game. People who have been in front of monitor searching information usually forget the time is running. They realize that it has been midnight. Chatting is also an activity which is unintentionally time-consuming. Crime could be committed either personally or in group, such as a group of hackers. They break the computer system to steal information or things. Hence, every user should be aware of the positive and negative effects of internet. Although it has weaknesses, but the internet is more dominantly useful in all aspects. One of them is learning English. English as international language and medium of communication play important role in every aspect. Therefore, English is the bridge to join people around to the globe through communication. In the internet, there are some websites provide English lesson. Some also provide English learning through video. As it is known that human beings are visual creators, therefore visual aids in learning are more intriguing. Some of the impact of the use of internet on English language there are: the first, internet and the certain language. Believe it or not, but Facebook has given an entirely different meaning to words like text, status, and post. As a matter of fact, Facebook is considered one of the most well-known social media sites. Therefore, whatever language is used gets adopted by a large number of people around the globe. The second one is internet and growth in the use of languages. The spread of the internet language has a tendency to be adopted quickly by its user. For example, the term "be" is used for referring to a romantic partner as it assists the users in protecting his or her gender online, while also facilitating them with a short phrase for "my girlfriend" or "boyfriend." This word is now being commonly used on Facebook and Instagram. And the third one is the exchange of ideas. The internet provides many opportunities for different speakers to use different languages for communicating with each other as well. This also opens doors for new exchange of ideas. In the year 2011, Drake, a recording artist from Canada, had used the word YOLO on Twitter, which is an abbreviation of "You Only Live Once." YOLO has has become so commonly used a term that it was a shock for everyone when at Milbank, the British opposition leader said that he never heard of such a term. And the last one is the internet and language diversity. As everyone knows, English dominates the internet. The sum of English language contents overshadows the number of mother tongue speakers globally. However, this is changing, yet there are some groups of language comprising of millions of users that have a small number of local language content online. The second one, I move to main discussion. The internet has many websites or internet settings that are used as a place for everyone to learn English. In this case, I choose YouTube as one of the internet settings that are often used by people to learn English. YouTube has tools that can make it easier for us to learn English. In addition, YouTube makes people feel enjoy and not bored because we are presented with various kinds of interesting videos from various YouTube users. One of the YouTube users who always creates content about learning English is a YouTube channel named Guruku Mr. D. Mr. D or Mr. Dennis is a YouTuber born in Spain but has lived in America for a long time and now lives in Indonesia. He himself has a hobby of teaching English and his knowledge of English grammar and general expressions is considered quite good. What is the English form used on YouTube channel? So on YouTube channel Guruku Mr. D uses informal English, which is the everyday language that is usually used when chatting with friends or family, so that the language used to provide English language teaching is easier for all people to understand. And what are the differences in the language used on YouTube with standard English communication? Standard or formal English and informal English are used for different purposes. Formal English is usually used at formal events or emails to apply for a job, during job interviews, to talk to people in important positions such as lecturers. Regional heads of states are used at official events such as opening speech or organization meetings and so forth. Formal English is characterized by using long and complex sentence structures and sometimes using vocabulary that is rarely used in everyday conversation. Informal English is shorter than formal English, but it is still safe enough to be used at formal events and not too stiff when used for everyday conversation. In addition, formal English also tends to use more passive sentence compared to informal English. And the last one, I will talk about a conclusion. So the first one is summary. The internet has been used extensively almost in all aspects of human life. On the other hand, internet has advantages and disadvantages. One thing that the internet has affected strongly is language. With the spread of usage of the internet, gadgets such as mobile phones and computers had to be made more advanced as well. Language diversity on the internet seems to be booming up all across to the multilingual states and regions. The internet has many websites or internet settings that are used as a place for everyone to learn English. YouTube as one of the internet settings that are often used by people to learning. And the second one is conclude. The conclusion that we get from this presentation is that the internet is one of the things that greatly facilitates a person in various aspects. One of them is learning English. Maybe some people think that learning English is very difficult and boring, but since there is a breakout from the internet that presents us to learn English is an interesting and not boring way. YouTube is one of the internet settings that provides access for us to learn English by watching videos that are fun and not boring, that are created and uploaded by YouTube users. From the sophistication of the internet, I hope that internet users can use it properly and correctly and cannot harm anyone, so that the internet is a safe place for everyone to work and express themselves according to their respective inspiration. Okay, that's all my presentation. If I have any mistakes during my presentation, I do apologize. Thank you. Bye-bye.